Good morning, ninjas. Welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto. After a high calorie day yesterday and eating some of that Rebel ice cream, which I'm regretting, I woke up super hungry, but my blood glucose and ketones look amazing. This is my first of 2 meals today. I am loading up on some calories with 2 over medium eggs with 1 slice of Kerrygold mild cheddar, 4 pieces of sausage, and 1/3 of a cup of Fage 0% milk fat yogurt with a couple drops of monk fruit sweetener in it. And that'll be my first meal of the day. Hopefully, I can get this kitchen cleaned up for you today and we can do a Ninja Foodi unboxing. I'll see you at the next segment. All right, guys, as part of my minimization for 2020, this candle smells really good, but as you can see, I have this very large jar with only a very small amount of candle left. So today, this candle will be finished and the glass jar will be thrown away. All right, guys, this is the moment that you've all been waiting for. I am going to be unboxing my very wonderful and generous Christmas present from one of my very wonderful and generous subscribers. This is my Ninja Foodi. Now, you guys know over here, I have a Power Plus air fryer, but I'm going to be able to do some comparisons. Number one, because this does a lot more than just air frying. Let's see what we have here. This is a pressure cooker. It is an air fryer crisper, and it is a tender crisper. So it will do a pressure cook, and then the last few minutes or so of the cooking cycle, it will switch to an air crisper. But let's get to unboxing. All right, so the first thing I have here when I unbox my Ninja Foodi, of course, is all of the instruction manuals, the manufacturer manuals. There's also a cooking cheat sheet that comes with. Just a little FYI, if you go to the store to buy one of these, you are definitely going to want to take someone that can help you carry something heavy or lift something heavy. I'm going to say, in all honesty, that this entire box and all of its contents weighs a good 40 pounds. So while that's not a whole lot of weight, if you have back, shoulder, or arm issues, you're definitely going to need assistance to move this box around. Next, we have the pressure cooking lid with, of course, the pressure release valve. The gaskets are already put inside and it's wrapped in plastic. Next up, we have a rack. This looks like it makes it very easy to lift things in and out, but we'll unwrap it in a minute and see what happens. I'm never going to be able to lift it up out of this box from this position. So I'm going to have to move the box to the floor and lift it that way. All right. Oh, there's my workout for the day. Okay, this was all wrapped, but I'm getting some more stuff out of the box and I'll be right with you. Since I have a job where I teach people energy efficiency, I just want to take this moment to give you a lesson on how to tell how much energy an appliance uses when it's operating. Okay, so the one thing that I want to introduce you guys to, because I do get a lot of questions, people that know about my job and what I do for my job, that they ask me how much different things cost. This is my disclaimer.
I'm in no way, shape, or form representing the company I work for in any capacity. I am in my own personal home. This is my own personal cooking appliance, and this is for informational purposes only.
So what I want to introduce you to is the UL tag on the back of any appliance, right? And of course, it gives you the model number, it gives you the volume, 6.5 quarts. It gives you the voltage, and then it tells you, see this right here, it says 1460 watt AC only. AC is alternating current, and that's what we would use in most American homes, is AC. So what that tells me is that on its highest heat setting, it's going to use somewhere around 1460 watts per hour of runtime. So real quick, using 10 cents per kilowatt, that would be about 15 cents per hour, right? But if I only run it for 15 minutes, I'm not costing 15 cents. I would have to take that 15 cents an hour and then divide it by 60 minutes. That 1460 watts is how much energy it uses over an hour of consistent runtime. So what you would have to do is take the amount of watts, divide that by 1,000, because there are 1,000 watts in 1 kilowatt. Then you would multiply it by how much ever it costs per kilowatt for your specific utility. So if it's 14.6 kilowatts times 10 cents a kilowatt, that's what you would spend in 1 hour of operation. I hope that made sense to you. Let me know if you have any follow-up questions as far as that's concerned. But I just thought I would throw a little bit of my expertise in the area, because a lot of people are going to want to know, is this cheaper to operate in 1 hour than, say, my stovetop? Well, if you're cooking on a low heat on a stovetop, your average burner usually uses between 4 and 6 cents per hour on low. It's going to use somewhere between 6 and 8 cents an hour on medium, and then it can use as much as 13, 14 cents an hour on high. However, you have to start considering for places like Florida, where we air condition our homes for about 8 months out of the year, you have to consider the amount of heat that puts into the house versus a small cooking appliance. And the Department of Energy recommends that you use portable cooking appliances versus using your stove or oven, because of the amount of heat that it puts in the surrounding area. So I hope that's also helpful. So once I get all of these papers and packaging stuff up, this is just more cardboard. The first thing I notice is that I have this basket here wrapped in plastic. This basket has feet on it so that it sits elevated, and I'm most certain that that's for air circulation around the entire unit. We have a pan here for our pressure cooker, and how do I know that? Because it's wrapped in plastic, but inside this bowl, let me see if I can get an angle you can see it, maybe. You're not going to be able to see it. Okay, in this coated enamel here, it has Pressure Max 18 cups. That is your max fill line. And that is for the pressure cooker portion, the crock pot portion of your cooker. Oh, this is wonderful. Towards the back of the unit, let me close that so it doesn't slam on my fingers. Towards the back of the unit, there is this small cup, and that is where the steam, when it is pressure cooking, the steam goes up to the lid and then flows down into this little cup reservoir. So that makes it easier to empty here. All right, guys, so this here is your air fryer lid, and inside here is a traditional, it looks just like the heating element you would see on your standard electric stove, but you can definitely tell that there's a fan behind here. But what this comes with is an extra lid. So all I do is I line up the little lock. There's a little lock symbol here with an arrow telling you what direction to put this lid. So let's say that I did not want to cook using this. I wanted to cook using my crock pot. I just simply line up the lids and it's locked into place. So that makes that pretty easy. I was kind of concerned about how to take this off, but from everything that I can see, you just simply leave this on there. I don't actually see a way to remove it, so I'm going to get into the instruction manuals, but I'm pretty sure you just leave this on here while you're doing your pressure cooking. All right, guys, so it comes with this full cooking guide. And when we open it up, the table of contents here, it says pressure lid, crisping lid, the art of tender crisp 101, choose your own tender crisp adventure, that's a mouthful, tender crisp frozen to crispy, that's nice, tender crisp apps and entrees. I'm assuming they don't mean apps on your phone, but appetizers. There is One Pot Wonders, Everyday Basics, and cooking charts in this book. So you're not going to want to lose this book. I'm thinking you're not going to want to lose this. So you have pressure lid, and it gives you an idea of what it does. You have your crisping lid, and it gives you some suggestions. Beautiful. This is illustrated beautifully. I do like this cookbook. So it kind of gives you some ideas, some recipes, some cooking times. Buffalo cauliflower bites. I can't wait to try that. Stuffed peppers. Let's see. I'm reading backwards. So you've got all of these recipes that you can do in this Ninja Foodi, and I can't wait to try them. This is a super get to know your pressure cooker. It's like a super fast guide. It kind of gives you step-by-step showing you what to do the first time you use your Foodi. And on the back here, you've got a cooking cheat sheet guide, which gives you how many minutes, what to set it on. And it even shows you what lid to use for that specific cook. Up here, it actually shows you what part to use. For instance, down here you can see the red where my thumb is by the Brussels sprouts. It shows this part. So it shows you put these in this specific device. But then it also has up here where you see where these cooked carrots are near my thumb, you can see where it shows the lifting basket that comes in here. Anyway, I am super excited to start trying some recipes. My life, for those of you who have watched my keto journey, you know personally I'm going through a lot of stuff right now, and time has been like hard to manage. So I'm going to get to some recipes. I'm going to go through that book. I'm going to keto-fy a lot of their recipes, and you know, as always, I'm going to bring those recipes to you. I also think that I'm going to do a comparison as far as air fryers go. I'm going to use this on air fryer, and I'm going to do some wings and do some in my Power Plus air fryer, and I'm going to see which ones come out crispier. That'll be fun. But anyway, I hope this has been helpful. If this video has been helpful to you, please comment below. This looks like it's going to be an amazing arsenal to my kitchen. But like I said, it is quite large. It takes up quite a bit of counter space, and it is heavy. It is heavy. So this isn't something you're going to move and put away every day, or you're not going to want to move to put away every day. You're just going to kind of want to make space on your countertop. I, of course, have been blessed with a lot of countertop space, and it's just my husband and I, so I don't have a lot of stuff. I can easily find room for this. But I just wanted to let you know that, because I have lived in houses with very small galley kitchens, and this would have never worked because of the size of my kitchen. So I'm excited. Thank you again to my wonderful, all of you, all of my Ninja Nation out there that do everything they can to support me in my endeavors of being a YouTuber, support this channel, and support products like this so that I can bring you reviews, I can make you recipes, and I can build my YouTube arsenal. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and give a thumbs up. Why don't you go ahead and subscribe if you're considering a ketogenic journey, because I'm going to show you the ropes. And definitely comment below and let me know if you found this unboxing helpful. That's all I have for now. I will see you at the end of the day with my whiteboard results, and we'll talk a little bit about my week in review. All right, guys, normally I show you my whiteboard, but this will have to do. My calories were really high today, but everybody was having pizza, so I made myself a keto pizza, and then I'll show you a picture of my dinner. All right, guys, dinner tonight is just a basic salad with some shredded cheddar cheese and some bacon bits, some blue cheese dressing. And of course, here I have a 2.5 ounce sirloin peppercorn crusted filet and a lime green wise sparkling water. All right, so I'm wrapping it up for the night. My plan was to only eat 2 meals today, and I did not do that. That is why my calories are so high, and I ate the other serving of the salted caramel Rebel ice cream, which now I'm regretting again. I gotta tell you, that stuff gave me gas so bad, so bad. You know what? I don't know why I keep buying these things thinking that I'm going to just have one portion of this and that's all I'm going to eat because I know better. The worst part about it is I didn't do bad today. I seriously did not do that bad today. But the worst part about the sweets is because now I'm craving sweet, where before I could give a crap less whether I had something sweet or not. It's like even the keto sweets, like if I have and it's so weird because I can drink the keto coffees, like the caramel and the vanilla and the mocha. I can have those like fluffy coffees and they don't make me want more sweets. They don't make me want more sweets. I can have a Zevia, cherry cola. Doesn't make me want more sweets. But oh my gosh, I ate the Rebel ice cream and now I want all the sweets. So I'm going to be craving sweets. I hope not. But let me give you some advice because I think this is a teachable moment. If you are new to my channel, if you're new to keto, if you're old to keto, if you've been on keto for a long time, let this serve as a reminder. And if you're new here, let this serve as a lesson. Let me be a lesson. It's okay if you have a high calorie day, as long as it's not a normal. It's okay if you eat off your macros. If instead of 70, 25 and 5, one day you do 60, 40, or one day you do 50 and 25 and 25. You know what I'm saying? As long as that's not your normal. The most important part is when you recognize, like someone like me who is a sweet tooth. I am a sweet tooth. Oh my gosh. There are certain sweet keto, even keto friendly foods that once I eat one, I just want them all. I want them all. Like the the high key cookies. Those high key cookies are dangerous. I could never have them in my house. I would eat the whole entire case. If I ordered a case, I would eat the whole case. I can't have things like that in my house. However, the keto cereals are fine. But I need to walk away from sweets for a couple of days because that Rebel ice cream was probably the worst decision I could have made. But instead of punishing myself, you know what I'm going to do? And this is the lesson. I'm going to love myself through it and say, you know what? This is a lifetime journey. And if the good Lord willing, I live another 5 years, what is this day right here going to matter 5 years from now, 10 years from now? It's not. It's not going to be this one day that undoes my whole journey. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be really nice to myself. I'm going to be really positive. And I'm going to say, you know what? Tomorrow, I'm not really so much going to worry about calories and macros. I'm going to fill up with fats, fill up with proteins. I'm going to watch my carbs carefully until I get through this sweet tooth monster thing that I'm going through right now. But it's my fault. I bought that Rebel ice cream honestly believing that I had been away from sweets for long enough that I could handle it, and I didn't. I didn't handle it. I did not eat one serving. I ate 2 servings. And so now my carbohydrates are like 36. But that's total carbs. I don't do any of that. Hold on. Let me check on my husband. He's fine. He's fine. He was just clearing his throat. But anyway, okay. So I'm totally off track now. But where I was going with that is you're going to have bad days. You're going to have days where you're going to overeat. You're going to have days where you're going to cheat. You're going to have days where you're like, why am I craving sweet stuff? I'm keto. We don't eat that. Right? And you just gotta, I knew better. I knew better than to buy that Rebel ice cream, and I did anyway. And these are the consequences. So suck it up, buttercup. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow's going to be an emotional day. It's going to be a hard day to get through. I'm going to be going down to visit my father, take him out for breakfast in the morning as a belated birthday present. But then I have a funeral to attend, so not so good times. You may or may not see a video from me tomorrow, but just know that this week I'm going to plan on going really low carb, 10 carbs or less, total carbs or less. I'm going to be doing more of a carnivore-ish. I'm trying to get back on track to what I was doing before I went on my cruise, right? Because that was working for me. Anyway, so you're going to see a lot more carnivore-ish type of vlogs coming soon. I just got to get through tomorrow. For those of you that pray, please keep me in your prayers. Let me know what you thought of the Ninja Foodi, and I'll see you maybe tomorrow with another daily vlog. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite.